Hey everyone, Ali here. We're getting the lobby set up for the CEA League game tonight. It's a weird time. It's kind of lucky. It was going to be tonight or tomorrow night. I couldn't do tomorrow night, so it's very fortunate. Sorry, this time I don't have K-pop music going on. Twitch is getting crazy serious about all their muting of audio. So like yesterday when I casted and I played K-pop before the game, they just muted all of that. They muted all of it in the VOD. I don't want to get too many warnings. I can't even. Yeah, it's really annoying. They even sometimes mute the Dota intro music. I haven't seen that in a couple times, but they definitely muted a few of my videos just because the Dota music, when they're like showing the picks, like the transition between the picking phase and the actual game. It's really funny. They mute it and they say it's like Dota 2 or Dota Valve Orchestra music, which is, I mean, that's literally what it is. It's just from the game. Whatever. Yep. So should be starting shortly. I wish I could entertain y'all in the meantime, but I guess not. I'm on a 5-minute delay like usual since it's actually a live game. I always have to have a 5-minute delay or so. I mean, it depends on what league it's for and what their rules are. 5 minutes seems to be the standard. So tonight, we've got one of the teams I've casted a few times before already. Very close to my heart, Alexa Zeus Ult Now. So this is a CEA League game. If you don't know about CEA League, that is the Corporate Esports Association League. Basically, it's a bunch of companies that have way too much money on their hands or are very big. They have teams that represent them and they play against each other. So kind of like companies can fight against each other in the esports scene. They do a bunch of games. In this case, it's obviously Dota. They do other things like Rocket League and whatnot. So tonight we've got What's in Your Warlock and Alexa Zeus Ult Now. So hopefully you can figure out both of those just from their clever names. You can guess what they are. You know, what's in your warlock? That sounds like what's in your wallet, which is the catchphrase of, you know the company, right? Capital One. They're like a bank. Yeah, I used to use Capital One when I was a kid, but not in a very long time. And then Alexa Zeus Ult Now. Naturally, that's Amazon. That's Alexa. They're closer to my heart. I've casted them a few times because I personally am on another one of the 4 Amazon teams. My team we already lost too many times to make it into the playoffs, so we're already out. And the 2 of the Amazon teams are already out. We're quite terrible apparently, but 2 of our teams are still in. This is one of the 2 teams. The other team is already through to the playoffs. This team is still fighting for their slot in the playoffs. So I'll probably re-explain this again. I shouldn't explain it now. I'm just wasting my breath. But whatever. Both teams here are trying to get into the playoffs. The way this league is working, there was some initial 5 rounds of games as a seeding round. Based upon the results of the seeding round, the top 2/3 of the people get a chance to go into the playoffs. The top third guarantees a spot. The middle third gets to try and fight it out. Whatever. I'll explain this in a second. They're getting the lobby together. I'm getting distracted. I gotta paste my Twitch thingy into the game. Copy link. Oh, someone might want to co-cast. Oh gosh, my keyboard's crazy loud. Well, I have a potential person who might want to cast with me. Someone from yet another one of the many Amazon teams. Okay, I'm gonna mute all my audios because they're calling right now. Okay, here we go. We're going in. Let me switch this thing over.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh gosh, it is looking at my background. Come on, come on. It's still loading up. There we go. Hey everyone, welcome to the CEA League. We are here in week 8. I think this is week 8. We've got a great game tonight. They're always great. I don't know. Why do I even say that? They're always super fun. We've got a game between What's in Your Warlock and Alexa Zeus Ult Now. Little background on what in the world CEA League is. I know I already explained all this like partially before we started, but for those of you just tuning in now or listening on the Dota TV thingy, CEA League is the Corporate Esports Association League. It's for teams that represent their companies. They duke it out. So every team that you see here is always going to be a team where all the members are from a specific company. A company can have multiple teams. In this case, hopefully you can figure out what the teams are. What's in your Warlock? Huh? Very, very funny. It sounds like what's in your wallet, which is the catchphrase for Capital One Bank. If you haven't heard of that, definitely an American thing, of course. But yeah, and Alexa Zeus Ult Now. Alexa, that's Amazon. So they're the Amazon team. So we've got Capital One fighting it out against the Alexa team. I'm definitely in favor of Alexa team because they're one of my babies. I'm on one of the other Amazon teams. Amazon's got 4 teams. My team is already out. We have no chance. Both of these teams are fighting to get into the playoffs. So there's three more rounds to get. There's three rounds total to decide who gets into the playoffs. Both of these teams have won their first 2 rounds already. They're both 2-0. I think both of these teams already are almost guaranteed a spot in the playoffs. So it doesn't really matter too much what happens here. But of course, if one of them does win, they're guaranteed a spot in the playoffs. Where the other one, it's more up in the air. So first bans we see, we've got Phoenix and Tiny. Phoenix is a classic ban, very, very great support hero. Super annoying. Banning out of the Mars and Earth Spirit on the side of Alexa. Mars, I see Mars so often. Such an effective hero in general. Another classic ban, What's in Your Warlock? Their first pick is the Crystal Maiden. That's very squishy, but she's a great support. She's got a Frostbite, which is a stun root kind of thing. She has her global aura, global mana regen aura, and her giant AoE slow that she can spam with. That costs a lot of mana, but it does a lot of damage, and it does attack speed slow and movement speed slow. And then her ult is kind of cool. It's channeled. Glitch is a very classic position 5 hero as well. Very, very good effective utility hero. Does a lot of damage. Has the awesome Chain Frost as the ult ability. Has a Frost shield to create damage reduction on any allied hero and add a slow. Both great classic supports. Hard to just completely counter them. They're generally going to be good in any situation. What's in Your Warlock? They pick up Underlord as their pause 3 most likely in the off lane. Underlord is a fantastic off laner. He's got his passive aura ability, which lowers the damage of heroes around him and then increases his attack damage based upon creeps. He's got an AoE like dot he can put on an area. He's got a stun he can put in an area, and he's got a global teleport he can do that teleports everyone around him after a short delay. He's pretty tanky in general, so up against any kind of melee safe lane carry hero, he will do quite well. I'll be curious to see what Alexa pulls out as their carry to kind of play up against this Underlord. There are definitely there's definitely carries you can pick that heavily counter Underlord. They'll have to be paired up with the Lich. I could see a Juggernaut or an Ursa being fantastic here. So they also pick up Void Spirit on the side of Alexa. Void Spirit can be played in a couple different roles. I would totally expect Squanchy to... Oh, no, not Squanchy. I would expect... I forget who everyone is. Lecter's support. Yeah, Lecter was usually like Skyrath. I don't know who Scar is. I forget Scar. Maybe they're a stand-in. AAA, Classic. Vera is maybe their mid. I can't quite remember. Squanchy is their captain. Typically their carry, but could also be their mid. I don't know. He might play at their Void Spirit. Shout out to Squanchy. Usually he's got a couple fans in the audience whenever I'm casting. Okay, so yeah, so Void Spirit could be their mid hero. Could technically be like... Technically could be a carry. I mean, you're almost always going to see Void in the mid lane. But he technically has a bit of ambiguity about him. it would be a bit odd to pick your mid hero this early on in the draft. It gives the other team plenty of opportunities to counter pick your mid hero, make their life a living hell, and to, yeah, just it's a bit risky. Who knows? Squanchy's a very, very good captain, very good at picking. He has brought his team from the bottom all the way to the top. He probably has a plan in mind. I've seen them work very well as a team. No idea on what's in your warlock. I have no idea how good they are. I did no background research on them except to look at their record. Next round of bans, we've got Sven and Jug. Jug makes total sense. You pair of Jug up with a Lich in that safe lane, you're gonna have troubles. Pop the Frost Shield onto the Jug, you get the slows. He spins, Underlord's probably gonna die. Sven's not too big of a deal. Underlord should fare very well against Sven, but whatever. Sven is classic Squanchy carry hero. Maybe most a respect ban, and Sven's just a great ban hero in general.
10 seconds remaining.
We've got also bans of the Bloodseeker and the Troll Warlord.
5 seconds remaining.
Bloodseeker is typically an offlaner. Does fairly well in the current meta. He's a bit weird. They kept changing his abilities. His current set of abilities
Dire team's turn
is
to ban.
pretty safe. Usually you kind of center around his blood right, and just obviously the vision from his thirst. I don't find him to be too useful, but I do see him played in the pros quite a bit. He's very annoying, so it's a good choice to ban. Banning out the Troll and the Void, very hard carries, each in their own right. All the roots, all the stuns. Venno, I'm not really sure where the Venno ban is coming from. I've never seen Alexa. I don't think I've seen Alexa play the Venno. I don't know. Well, Venno's super annoying anyway. So Alexa picks their carry. Assuming they're going with a classic route, now we've got
10 seconds
1,
remaining.
2, 5 all picked up. Unless Void's going to be a bit weird. Spectre
5 seconds
almost certainly
remaining.
going to be their pause 1, their hardcore carry. Probably Squanchy. I don't know for certain though. Spectre is all around a great carry. He's got his passive Dispersion, which reflects damage that he gets. Some percentage of damage he gets, it reflects it to attackers all around him. A natural Blade Mail, a natural damage reduction upon him. He's got Desolate, which does more damage to heroes that are not near other heroes, and decreases their vision. He's got his Global Haunt ability. He scales very well to the late game. There used to be such a thing as support specters. You get Soul Ring, you get Meteor Hammer, but not anymore. That's not going to happen. Wind Ranger picked up by what's in your Warlock.
10 seconds remaining.
Wind Ranger is a pretty dynamic hero too. Could be played
5
as an
seconds
offlaner,
remaining.
as a mid hero. Most likely not a carry. Hardly ever see that. Given the current lineup, since Underlord's most certainly going to be their offlane, Wind Ranger is probably going to be their mid hero. Facing up against the Void Spirit shouldn't have too much of a problem. Void Spirit should also be okay. I'm not sure who has the edge. Of course, Wind Ranger's the ranged hero. Void Spirit has the edge in attack and just general base damage. And he's very hard to kill. Wind Ranger is also very hard to kill. Maybe depends on who gets their bottle first. How the lane just goes in general. Wind Ranger, yeah, just a great
10
all-around
seconds
hero. I like her. SK picked up by Alexa.
5 seconds
That
remaining.
is probably their offlaner. Things are starting to become a little bit clearer. SK is a great offlaner. It does super well against any kind of melee hero. His important ability in the early game, important abilities in the early game are Sandstorm, which makes him invisible, and does damage over time in a small area. And he can just like attack while he's inside the Sandstorm, and he gets revealed for like a less than a second before going invisible again.
Radiant
Very
team's
good
turn
to
ban.
stay in lane, be very annoying. In his Cosmic Finale, if he applies a debuff to a creep, if the creep or whoever with the debuff on them, if they die, then they explode and deal damage to everything around them. So very good up against melee heroes. They have to come up close to get last hits on creeps.
10
SK can
seconds
simply
remaining.
Sandstorm and just last hit the creeps that he's next to.
5
It'll
seconds
explode.
remaining.
They will damage the enemy hero. Anti-Mage picked up on the AM. Very great choice here. Gonna be super annoying. Should do very well up against the Spectre. up against the SK, up against the Lich. Yes, AM is fairly
Dire team
squishy,
ban.
especially in the early game. But his reflection should do
Radiant
pretty
team's
well.
turn
He
to
can
ban.
reflect Burrow Strike. He can reflect Spectral Dagger as long as it's targeted. He can reflect Lich's 2 big abilities. So Lich is going to have to be super careful. You don't want to cast Chain Frost and have it reflected back at you. Very, very scary ability. But
10
AM is
seconds
still very
remaining.
squishy. In the long run, Spectre should fare very well up against
5
AM and just a
seconds
straight up
remaining.
duking it out fight. Obviously, AM has the blink.
Dire team's
He's
turn
definitely
to
more
ban.
maneuverable, better escape mechanisms, but Spectre also has the dagger. For his escape mechanisms, could go either way. So now all that's left is presumably the last support on the side of Alexa and on the side of what's in your Warlock. Maybe they're hoping to confuse everyone with the
seconds
ambiguity of
remaining.
their other picks. Like Wind Ranger could be a support technically, and
5
Void Spirit
seconds
could be a
remaining.
support. Alexa has the last pick. They can counter whatever what's in your Warlock's last pick is. The last bands to come out, Treant and Alchemist. They really have no idea what's going on. Treant would be a support. Alchemist would be more of a mid-hero. They're kind of covering their bases. Treant would have been pretty annoying. It's a good call there. Alexa
Radiant
banning out the
team's turn
Viper
to
and the
pick.
Ember Spirit. Definitely expecting a mid-hero to come out. Squanchy probably knows way more than I do about the other team or about how to play Dota in general. Wind Ranger maybe is obviously not going to be mid, even though I think she could be a very good mid. I've seen plenty of
10
great Wind
seconds
Rangers.
remaining.
Still, what's in your Warlock? They do not have the
5
last
seconds
pick. They
remaining.
still don't know on the side of Alexa whether Void is going to be their mid-hero or not. Alexa does hold the power in this situation. They can counter, they can choose appropriately based upon what's in your
Dire
Warlock
team's
picks.
turn to pick.
Lone Druid. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, so Lone Druid is probably going to be their mid. Lone Druid would fare very, very well up against the Void Spirit. Would do fantastic up against the Void.
10 seconds remaining.
I'm curious to see how Alexa is going to respond. Viper would have been great.
5 seconds remaining.
That's a tough hero to mid against. Very, very smart picks on the Capital One side. Let's see what Squanchy can pull out of his hat. I really have no idea what to predict for them. I really don't. I'm really curious if the Dota thing, if somehow there was another
Choose your
co-caster,
hero.
but I couldn't get this thing to work on Discord. Okay, they pick up a Snapfire. It's a support, so Void Spirit is definitely their mid hero. Snapfire should be in the off lane supporting the SK, most likely. Lich with Spectre in the safe lane on the side of Alexa. CM paired off with the AM, most likely in the safe lane. Underlord with the Wind Ranger in the off lane, and Lone Druid on the mid. They could technically swap things around. I have no idea. They know what they're doing way better than I do. Should be a good game. I'll do the roll call later on. Yes, I'm very curious if the co-caster that I was trying to get on, I didn't see if he actually got into the lobby. If he's in the lobby and he's in the same as me, he could be talking and I have no idea. Because we didn't get on the Discord call together. His volume was like way down. I couldn't hear him at all. And he was not going to be able to be heard. Even though I turned him all the way up. Whatever. Here we go. Oh. Okay.
Prepare for battle.
Oh. Got it. Cool. So things panning out as I expect. Squanchy on the Spectre in top lane. Paired off with the support Lich. AAA on the Lich. Very classic hero played by AAA. I do recall that for sure. They're facing off in the top lane up against 1 million Segfaults on the Underlord and Tane. I feel like I should know how to pronounce that, but I don't. On the Wind Ranger. That's going to be a brutal lane. Wind Ranger should be able to dish out a lot of harassment. Super annoying. Underlord should have no problem getting a lot of last hits. He could tank a lot. Wind Ranger can dish out a lot. already harassing each other out a
30
bit.
seconds to battle.
Dealing quite a bit of damage, but look at that Underlord. He does 73 damage. Looks like they're probably going to be able to drive him away. AAA does have the nuke. Okay. Spectral Dagger goes out. Tane is. Windrun is down. Spectral Dagger still on for a little bit longer. Can they finish it off? They pop one more hit, and first blood drawn by Squanchy on the Spectre, killing off Windranger. 1 million Sec Vault is staying here. He wants the bounty rune. He knows they can't kill him. Who can right click the fastest? Squanchy's able to pick it up. Nice work, Squanchy. So at mid, we've got Scar on the Void Spirit. I'm sorry, Scar, I don't remember you. Maybe you're a stand-in, maybe I just don't remember you from last game. But Scar on the Void Spirit, facing up against the Lone Druid, Parry the Platypus. Oh, that's going to be a rough lane for the Void. We'll see if Scar can pull it off. Yeah, because you got the bear. The bear has a chance to root. Yeah, first hit root. That's what you're looking at here. First hit root with the bear. First hit rooting on the Void Spirit. That's come on. The RNG here. It's a 20% chance, but it does 60 damage. He's got the Orb of Venom. It didn't really do that. It didn't do that much damage, but it's definitely a good harassing ability. The bear can just go harass Scar while Parry just gets the last hits on the creeps. Super annoying. Whatever. All the best to you, Scar at mid. You have a great old time. So at bottom lane, we've got Lecter on the Snapfire. I haven't seen that one before. I think I've seen Lecter on the Skywrath a couple times. Paired up with Vera. This is Vera on the SK. That's their name. Because this name is actually their last name, but spelled in Greek. Or it's translated into Greek. I don't know. It's in Greek. Maybe the characters are Greek. Facing off up against Pyro Trout on the AM and Segbows. Oh, SK is dropping kind of low. Yep. Segbows on the Crystal Maiden. Dishing out quite a bit of harassment. Vera already has to pop the healing salve. Canceled quickly by the annoying Segbow. Come on the CM. So rude. Burrow Strike again getting some good harass onto AM. Pyro Trout did get the mana break as the first ability. Dealt a lot of damage onto Vera. Vera does not have any of the cool passive stuff you typically get. Lecter does have Scattershot. Squanchy dropping pretty low on the Spectre at top. Tawny has Power Shot and Windrun. Oh, Power Shot barely does not hit Squanchy, but Windrun's forward, able to cancel out the salve. Squanchy does toss out the Spectral Dagger, but having to burn through a lot of regen. A bit unfortunate. Tawny just has the freedom to harass continuously. Power Shot, Squanchy dropping crazy low. Tawny has the Windrun, but not willing to commit onto Squanchy. Squanchy has three tangos, but it has to be super careful. AAA trying for a quick pull. Oh, I guess just getting some more regen. Very scared about that lane. At bot lane, so let's see, how are things going? Oh, Segbows is pretty far forward. Nice job. Fire Snap Cookie to go forward. Pops the mango for the Burrow Strike, and down goes Segbows. Very nice coordination there. Double stuns. CM only has very, very mana intensive spells. They cost a lot, and she was way too far out. Nice job, Vera, circling around behind right here. Nice plays. Of course, Pyro Trout's getting some good last hits, getting some very good farm, but it's always nice to kill off a hero. You can see both Lecter and Vera have very little mana, getting burned down by the AM and having to use it to harass stuff. Oh, they got it. Wait, there's an observer there. Why isn't Segbows killing it? Wait, am I missing something? Okay, good. Very clever. They must have changed the boxes somehow recently. So they put a ward right there to prevent this small camp from spawning. Very smart. AAA with the pull at top. Oh, let's see. Lecter dropping crazy low. AM blinks forward. A couple more hits should do it. Lecter pops the Fairy Fire to survive. Pyro Trout. Oh, unfortunate pathing by Lecter. Fairy Fire was dropped for nothing. That was a little bit unfortunate. Tried to eat a tree, but then when they clicked back to go back over there. Unfortunately, they went back in the direction of Pyro Trout, giving him the last couple auto attacks he needed. Frost Shield dropped on a Squanchy with the Spectral Dagger. Tane almost has Windrun up. Here it goes, pops the Windrun, should be okay. AAA is very far in here along with Squanchy, but Underlord can't do too much damage. A lot of damage. Is it worth dropping the Firestorm? No, it is not. How fares mid? So, okay, they're actually pretty even last hit wise. Scar's doing pretty good. Neck and neck last hits. Parry is actually kind of low. They do have this ability, the Spirit Link, where when the bear does damage, it heals Parry, and when Parry does damage, it heals the bear. So Parry should be perfectly fine. Very sustainable in that sense. Scar does have a bottle regen rune, should be fine. Parry is going for something. They're both going for face boots. Makes a lot of sense. AM's farm is going quite well. 25 last hits, second overall with the last hits. Having a grand old time. 5-minute bounty runes. Looks like Alexa team is circling around. Lecter to pick up those two. Juking out here, AAA with Tane. Tane is able to grab it out. Fires the power shot. Should be able to maybe finish off AAA. AAA drops a Frost Shield. Tane is still a little bit slow. Does not have any more mana to speak of. A couple more hits would do the trick. Oh, TP out, circles around. One more hit by Tane. Nice job sensing the jukes. Popping the Windrun. AAA does go down. That's the perks of having a CM with this Arcane Aura. Global Aura was able to give Wind Ranger just enough mana to get the Windrun. It's just a tiny bit. It's just level 1, so it's only a 0.5 mana regen, but it's something. Definitely something, especially on a Wind Ranger, especially with spammable abilities. Definitely makes sense.
To restore the void within.
Okay, Scar pops the rune. Parry does grab the haste rune on the bear. Another annoying thing about Lone Druid. Bears did not used to be able to pick up runes. You could kill them, you could kill the rune if you were close enough, of course, for the bear to attack. Like, because the bear can only attack if it's within a certain distance of the hero, unless you have axe. Oh. That's unfortunate, but it happens. The bear was hasted. Last hit-wise, AM is still doing just fine. AM's going for Battle Fury next. Already has the Power Treads. No big deal. Burrow Strike onto Pyro Trout with the Fire Slap quickly to follow up. Pyro Trout blinks out, no problem there. Is already level 6, but did not pick up the Mana Void. CM is there farming up these camps, clearing out the camp. Frostbite is a fantastic ability up against creeps. It lasts, see look, Frostbite lasts 10 seconds on creeps at all levels. It's kind of ridiculous because it does the same amount of damage, just over like per second. The only difference between levels is the mana cost and the hero duration. So she can jungle just as well at level 1 as she can at level whatever, like 8. You just frostbite a creep, it's stunned for 10 seconds, taking damage the entire time. It's almost certainly going to go down.
Denied.
See that Caustic Finale. Power Trout's having to stay back. Not doing too bad. Seems pretty sustainable. You can tell though Squanchy is having a very rough time getting last hits. Only 20 total. Very rough going up against an Underlord. Not getting too much help from AAA on the Lich. Lich can't really trade too well with Tane. Tane pulls the creep wave over here. Bit unfortunate. It happens. The carries are not really getting very equal farm. Oh, look, 42 on the AM versus 20 on Spectre. They circle around, they're trying to pull the creep waves over. Nice rotation by Scar, but amazing shackle shot by Tane. Assimilate down with the Sinister Gaze, pulling Sec Faults back in, and down goes the Underlord. Very nice rotation by Scar. Definitely much needed. 1 million Sec Faults has been having a pretty free lane, doing quite well when it comes to last hits. Something you would expect to see for sure. With both for an SK and for an Underlord. They're going to do quite well in lane, getting last hits in general. Up TP by Underlord. Okay, going back up to top. Makes a lot of sense. Things are kind of just calming down a bit. I think Scar knows he's not really going to be able to kill this Lone Druid. Lone Druid's too tanky in general, has the fear, has sustainability with the bear. It's just not going to happen. Look, Perry can just harass without worry, taking quite a bit of damage onto the bear. Oh, Tani drops crazy low. Squanchy is very low. Shackle shot by Tani on the Spectre, and down goes Squanchy. They were so close. Tani was able to get the focus fire off and avoid those last couple hits. Very unfortunate. Dispersion almost did enough damage, but it was not quite enough. Really, with focus fire, it's not really going to do much to Spectre at all, especially when you're a... Oh, okay, Segbao's dropping crazy low. Burrow Strike with the Fire Stab Cookie and the Scatter Blast, but Segbao's is actually okay. Has the boots. No more mana left on Vera or
Agents of
the Snapfire. Oh, okay. Scar dropping pretty low, grabbing the Arcane Rune. Very nice. Always a great rune to have bottled on a Void Spirit. All those abilities already have low cooldown. Oh, Tani dealing so much damage on AAA, and AAA goes down. That was just like Wind Run and probably Shackle Shots. AAA was probably just low. Tani pops the Focus Fire onto Squanchy. Squanchy should be okay. Power Shot does connect. Focus Fire does practically no damage. See, it's got the crazy attack speed, but 50% damage reduction. Look, look at that. She only does, I can't do my math, like 30 damage per attack. Okay, 40 damage. Onto a Spectre who already has Dispersion, which is 12% damage reflected. So each attack is going to do, oh yeah, and that's, let's see, you got 37% physical resistance, so it's 50% total, so every attack is going to do like 15% or 15 damage. That's pretty crazy. Scar is trying to finish off the bear, but that bear is so tanky. Is it worth it? Scar just really wants to get the last hits, able to finish off the bear. Oh, but Tani's here with the quick Shackle Shot, rotating around, misses the Power Shot, but immediate like couple hit bash onto Scar, drops the Aether Spirit. Squanchy ults, able to finish off Perry the Platypus, trying to follow up on Tani. Tani does have Wind Run up, should be able to get out of there okay. Squanchy does back off. Very nice rotation. A much needed kill by Spectre, finally getting involved. Underlord's dropping pretty low, 1 million sec faults. AAA is also crazy low. You don't want to trade hits with an Underlord. He is too tanky. Look at his regen, 15.9 regen. Hey Chonsa, good to see you too. Let's check out net worth. We're getting to that point in the game where last hits don't matter nearly as much. Up, Scar goes forward pretty aggressively. Shackle Shot does not quite land. Gotta be careful. Tani's definitely hanging around here. Nice job, Scar. Playing the smart play, popping an Aether Remnant out there to the top. Rotating to the bottom. Are they going to be able to take out this AM? AM is crazy low. Oh, Mortimer's Kiss is popped. Blink over. Are they going to be able to catch him out? If Scar leaps forward twice, it's such short. Oh, Shackle Shot does connect. Aether Remnant. Oh, that was very good idea, but at level 1, Astral Step is crazy low. Crazy short range. Frost Shield dropping on Squanchy. Squanchy dropping crazy low as is AAA. Pops Sinister Gaze. You're both gonna die. 1 million Cycle is so tanky. Drops down the Pit of Malice. Drops down Firestorm for the very last final hit onto Squanchy. He's got Hooded Defiance. You're not gonna be able to kill him. He TPs immediately to bottom. Trying to clean up something, defending the tower. Trying to push off the Scar and the Snapfire. Tani's here. Segbao's is here as well. Look at that. Segbao's is already 6 slotted. That's all you need on a CM. Just gotta get Tranquil Boots and you're good to go. Well, I guess Tranquil Boots and a Glimmer Cape. GG. You're done for the game. You don't need anything else on a CM. Same with a Lich. Pretty much just Tranquil Boots and a Glimmer Cape. You're good. You're golden.
Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this
Tani
abuse.
playing the support Wind Ranger, but going for MKB first, getting no support items. Scar and Vera are here. A little bit close. Gotta play it a bit carefully. Goes aggressively forward onto the Lone Druid. Burrow Strike to follow up. Lone Druid goes down quickly, not able to pop the True Form or the Fear. Very nice combinations, very nice rotations. Triple Ace here as well with the Frost Shield. Frost Nova by the Crystal Nova. Okay, it's Crystal Nova and Freezing Field. I get them so confused. Crystal Nova, okay, Tane goes forward really quickly, able to finish off the Arcane Rune. 8th Remnant sent out and connects, but Shackle Shot did land onto the Lich and the Void Spirit. Astral Step forward by the Void. Frost Shield dropped onto Scar to be safe. Tane is able to get away. Frostbite by CM is crazy annoying, but given she has very little mana at this point, they do know the wards are there. They clear each other's wards out. Very nice. The Squanchy's getting some free farm up here. Much needed free farm. Still has quite a ways to go to catch up. Scar is still leading net worth wise, but look at that. 1 million Sec Fault's doing quite well on the Underlord. Has taken over bottom lane, is definitely able to defend much better than AM can. AM has rotated to the jungle, almost has that BKB finished up. There we go. AM has now moved into the lead as far as last hits go on their side. Squanchy's got to be super careful. Does not want to get caught with a Frostbite. Plus an AM blinking on top of you. You do not want that. Here comes Lector. Be super careful. They spotted you out. Dropping the Pit of Malice down. Here comes Scar in on the Void Spirit. Double Astral Stepping forward. Connects on the 8th Remnant. Burrow Strike to follow up, hopefully. Burrow Strike onto Tane. Mortimer's Kisses dropped. Is it going to connect on anyone? Nope. Mortimer's Kisses not doing anything at all. 1 billion Psych Vaults pops the Dark Rift. Is it going to be fast enough? He is crazy tanky. He should be fine. Yet they give up. He TPs out just fine. All 5 Alexa heroes are down at bottom. They're able to finish off that tower. Chain Frost was not used. A lot was committed, but they were able to kill one hero. That was a big commitment for one hero. Squanchy has no mana left. Trying to man fight the Pyro Trout, who has finished that BKB. I mean, that Battle Fury. Gotta be careful with Segbouse is here, but the creeps have followed her over. Everyone knows she's there. Here comes friends to help out. Vera's walking over, has the Burrow Strike. Can they pick anyone off? Nope. What's in your Warlock team is very wisely backing off. Scar zips forward, grabs the Haste Rune. Alexa team is definitely playing very well together, rotating in tandem. Random creeps are definitely following them, spotting them out. Kind of funny when you see that. So this bottom tier 1 has gone down. Oh, trying to catch out that Lone Druid, able to pop the True Form and able to pop the Fear. Vera tries for the Burrow Strike, but gets rooted, gets Power Shot. The power of the Lone Druid, look, he has 2100 HP. First hit root once again on the Void Spirit. This is ridiculous. RNG goes back in the same place. Frost Shield is, oh, Shackle Shot somehow reverse connects. What the heck is going on? Tane gets Chain Frost dropped onto her. She is dropping crazy low. Scar is able to get the last hit. Chain Frost did absolutely nothing. Lecter goes down to parry. Parry is crazy. Crazy huge, crazy tanky, so much HP. Should be able to clean up anybody that tries to attack him. He's perfectly fine. Incredible amounts of damage. Super lucky with those roots. Come on. I never say it, but I hear a lot of times people say it. They're like, Ice Frog balances, please. Come on. RNG. The bear should not get 2 first hit roots. And what was that Shackle Shot here? It must have been somehow with the positioning stuff, with however the mechanics go with the Assimilate and Astral Step. That somehow, even though the Shackle Shot went this way, it connected on Scar this way. Up. Underlord's getting gone upon. Pops the Dark Rift. Able to get out despite everything being popped. The Epicenter. All the damage in the world. He is just so tanky. He has completed pipe. Almost has Vlad's finished. He is one tanky beast. What is Squanchy going for? Has the Blade Mail. That's very helpful. Sure. A bit safe, but considering the situation, makes a bit of sense. Not really going to help you up against the Underlord or the Bear, but up against the Freezing Field, up against a Wind Ranger who's trying to attack you. Going to make it even more annoying. They changed Blade Mail relatively recently. so that now it has a passive. Look at that. So every time Wind Ranger attacks Squanchy, remember that Wind Ranger with the focus fire, like I think it's level 1 focus fire. Yeah, level 1 focus fire. She does a total of what, like 40 damage at this point, probably. You've got Dispersion, which is 22% damage back at her already. So she only does, I can't do math, like 40 damage per hit. And then Blade Mail returns back 20%, 20 damage plus 20% of the attack damage. So she's going to get reflected back at her probably about the same amount of damage she's actually trying to dish out to Squanchy. Ooh, Parry almost able to get caught out, but does TP back in time. Nice work.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Parry's definitely going for hardcore bear build. Mask of Madness on the bear with going for the MKB next. Oh, Snapfire goes down to Tane and the Pit of Malice with the Firestorm. I totally missed that. Little unfortunate. Such is the life of a support. Neither one of their supports is having that fun of a time. Neither one has any items. You've got Arcane Boots on the Snapfire, who's supposed to be your pause 4. And Tringle, oh, blink forward by AM. Able to grab the rune. Scar is here. A little bit unfortunate. Had to pop the Dissimulate to avoid the AM. Vero's dropping a bit low, but has the blink, able to get out of there. Oh, Parry's here once again. Can they finish off Parry? Bro strike forward, able to, nope. True form does go through, able to finish off Vera. Spectral Haunt is popped, but oh my gosh, Parry is so tanky. They should be able to finish him off with the Chain Frost and the Mortimer's Kisses and everyone there to take him out. Also able to finish off Tane. I totally missed that. Scar must have just picked her off randomly. Oh, Tane leaps forward onto Segbaus. Segbaus pops the Freezing Field, gives her incredible armor, but not enough to avoid dying. Fire Snap gets forward. 1 million Seg Faults is actually here kind of alone, dishing out crazy amounts of damage onto Lecter. Lecter is pretty low. Here comes AM for the cleanup kill. 2 more hits and down goes the Snapfire. Scar wants to try to kill 1 million Seg Faults, but that's not going to happen. He is, as we've said many times, crazy tanky. Do not want to face Underlord. He's going for Crimson Guard next. I'm not sure how they're going to kill him. You kind of have to just ignore him. He's just going to walk around, be annoying. Ignore him, kill everyone else. At least AM and Wind Ranger and CM, they're all very squishy. Lone Druid's very squishy as well, unless he gets his true form off, in which case he is crazy tanky. But they just have to make sure they kill him before he's able to get his thing off. Squanchy has no mana, unfortunately, once again. Arcane Boots helps out for sure. Still, not really many items. AAA is going for the Glimmer Cape. Very important, makes a lot of sense. Lecter might also be going for Glimmer Cape. They each have a cloak on them. They smoke, there was no vision. They're going for Pyro Trout, but he's obviously totally alone. I mean, he's got to know they're right there. He has nobody around him. He's hiding in the trees. Oh, they know he's there. Bro strike forward quickly. Fire Snap quickly to follow up. Sinister Gaze is there. He pops, he mantas, he immediately TPs out. Can they finish it? Oh, he's able to TP out just in time. They tried, they popped Mortimer's Kisses, they popped a lot. They were not able to do it. Scar has to be pretty careful. Shadow Shot does not connect. Aether Remnant pulled out there, not able to get the root. No first hit root this time. Scar simulates to get out. Oh, and then goes back in. There's the root finally. Focus Fire goes in. Be super careful. You're gonna get Shackle Shotted. And you get Shackle Shotted with Power Shot. Oh, Scar, I'm sorry. You were really close. You guys lined up perfectly for that Shackle Shot. Power Shot's here, but it has the blink again. Squanchy has no mana. Power Shot should be just fine, able to get away. No big deal.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, it's rough.
Dire's
Yeah, Scar,
healed
as a Void Spirit,
fortified
Scar does
structures.
not... A Void Spirit in general doesn't really scale that well. He was doing quite well at the beginning. He was able to pick off heroes. He had a very, very good net worth lead. But he's no longer able to kill really anyone except for CM or Wind Ranger. And they've been playing very, very close to Lone Druid at this point. And Parry's quite tanky in his own right. You can see Alexa is starting to kind of play it back a little bit more, play a bit safer, waiting for those items to roll out. Fortunately, Wind Ranger is going for more of a damage-oriented build. It is definitely not going to help up against the Spectre. I think if she had more of a support build, things would be a bit safer. Because right now we just have the CM. She's going for a 4th staff, but oh, Courier is dropping pretty low. One more hit should finish it off. One more hit and down it goes. There it goes. Oh, parry goes down in mid. I was looking for the Courier. Well, there you go. Nice job, Scar. You finished off the bear. I was way distracted by the Courier. There we go. Squanchi's Courier does go down. Shackle Shot does connect onto SK. Squanchi's here. Dark Rift has been popped. Segbows. Oh, and Dark Rift takes him out. But here comes the Chain Frost. Okay, we're going to follow this thing all the way over. We're going to follow it. We are following this baby all the way away because you cannot disjoint it. It's going to follow you no matter what. Please stay together. Please, team, stay together. Please, please. Oh, that was depressing. Okay, well, that was fun watching it go away. That was really fun. They probably knew the pipe was already popped. It did no damage. There's no reason why they would stay together for a solid 30 seconds while it traveled over. Whatever they did. Okay, here comes Scar. Pops the 8th remnant, catches out CM. Segbaus goes down instantly. Tane's also dropping crazy low. Also goes down. Pitted Malice catches out 2. Catches out 3 actually. Sinister Gaze dropped onto Underlord. Underlord does not have Dark Rift. This is the time. He's totally alone. It's 5v1. Can they kill Underlord? He's dropping low and down he goes finally. Nice job, Alexa. Team fighting. Nice work. In the meantime, AM is getting very fat. Pyro Trout has completed Manta. Almost has Basher. It has enough money for Basher. Just waiting for him to actually click the buy button. He's level 18. He has a 1.5k net worth advantage. Pretty scary. Squanchy on the Spectre has the finish that Manta as well. Working on the Scotty next. Make him a bit more tanky, make him a bit beefier, giving him that passive slow, which applies to all of his illusions when he casts Haunt. Makes a lot of sense. The tankiness is probably the more important thing in this case. He's gonna lose all of his mana from the AM, of course. There we go. There is the Basher on the AM. Tane still working on that MKB. I still don't know why. I think this might actually be like, if they lose this game, I think it might be partially because Wind Ranger is not getting a support item. Like, she's done a fantastic job with her shackles. I just can't see her contributing too much as far as physical DPS goes. Not until the late game. And they have the AM for the late game. They have the Lone Druid for the late game. I'm not seeing her placed as a physical DPS hero. Whatever, teach their own. Oh, Electra gets spotted out. Can Platypus catch up? Fire Stamp Cookie back up on high ground. They know she's there though. Can they catch up? Nope, too far from hero. They circle around. They're able to take out Tane. Nice lead forward. AM is here. Pyro Trap, Winter's Kisses are dropped. Onto the Epicenter, onto the Parry the Platypus. Parry the Platypus does go down. AAA able to finish them off. Down goes 1 million Seg Faults. Segbows pops Breathing Field. Squanchy is kind of low, has no mana, but they're able to finish off Segbows. I think the only thing of note was that Pyro Trout was able to mana void AAA, I think, to get that 1 kill, a 4-for-1 trade. Not bad. Losing their pause 5 for pause 2 through 5. Nice job, Alexa. Very nice with the circle. They circle around back here. We're able to pick off Tane before anything, while 3 other heroes were here. Pyro Trout was here as well. Then Squanchy was here. I mean, not Squanchy. Lecter was here. I don't really know how that happened exactly, but somehow Lecter didn't die. Was able to get off a full duration Mortimer's Kisses right on top of 2 heroes. That was kind of crazy. Squanchy's crazy low, able to pick up the Aegis in time. Here's Pyro Trout. Shackle Shot connects. Oh my gosh, Fire Stamp Cookie goes forward. Focus Fire on Scar. Scar is dropping a bit low. Squanchy loses his first life. Can they finish off Pyro Trout? Pyro Trout dropping pretty low. And they finish off the AM. AM does go down. Tane's still way too far forward. Trying to finish off Scar. Trying to get the last hits, but not able to connect. That was nice. Okay. Nice job, Scar. You have BKB now. You have Deso. You are quite farmed. Wind Ranger was hoping to get a few more Javelin procs off to finish off the Void. That would have been totally worth it, but unfortunately, that was a 2 for nothing trade. I mean, it was 2 for Aegis trade. Here we go. Squanchy's getting pretty aggressive now. Blink forward by Vera. Fire Stun PK plus the Bro Strike. 1 million Psych Balls is definitely going to die. Can Vera survive? That's important. Sinister Gaze onto the CM. Seg Bows dropping crazy low as well. Seg Bows goes down as well. The side of what's in your Warlock is dropped. It's just, they're falling apart. They gotta be super, they gotta get their act together. Take a deep breath. Calm down. They were totally in this. They had the net worth advantage. Things are slowly starting to swing back to Alexa's favor. Here comes Scar. Scar knows Perry's over here somewhere, but deciding to go for the bear anyway. And the bear is able to TP out. I'm glad they nerfed the bear. It was super annoying before. So before the bear, the bear has this return ability. Before there was no cooldown on the ability, and it was instant. It was instant cast. It could only be canceled if you. It was only canceled if you attack the bear. Then it would disable this ability for a little bit. So now it's a 30-second cooldown, and the bear has to channel for 3 seconds, kind of like a normal TP. It was so OP before. You would bring the bear back to you just to escape individual hits. It made it a lot harder to kill. Super frustrating. Now it's a lot more scalable. It makes a lot more sense in the general Dota game. Not as troll. 1 million Sec Faults. You are getting surrounded on all sides. Squanchy could haunt it if he feels like it, but Epicenter's popped with the scatter shot with the Astral Step, and he goes down for V1. Underlord is not nearly as tanky as he used to be. Things have really swung. I mean, he has his items. He almost has. He has all his Crimson Guard items. He has Crimson Guard. He finished it off. But yeah, everything. He has all his aura items, but he can't be alone as much. He's got to have his team with him. He supports the team. He buffs up the team. Yes, he's a frontliner, but he's gonna die if he's alone. As we've seen many times, he's gonna die. They're focusing on the bear. They want to kill the bear. Fear is popped. Mortimer Kisses is popped. Sinister Gaze onto the bear. That bear is not going anywhere. 300 gold for somebody. I don't know who they put it on. Oh, Pyro Trout Caps steals the outpost for some reason. It's not going to last very long. He got... Oh, that's surprising. Pyro Trout picked up the Blink Uncontrollable Illusion as a level 20 talent. I typically see a minus 2 second blink cooldown for the increased mobility, especially up against this team where you've got the Spectral Dagger to follow, the Astral Step, the blink on the SK. Very frustrating to lane up against. But it also makes sense in some ways that if you leave behind an illusion, it's probably going to attack the SK to prevent blinks. Here comes Power Trap once again, blinking for it onto Squanchy. Wow, Squanchy is dealing out pretty good damage. Power Trap's dropping kind of low, actually. Squanchy has a Scotty for the crazy slow. Yes, it's burning mana, but it's actually not doing too much. When it comes down to things, Epicenter popped. Seg Boss is dropping crazy low. Astral Step forward. Haunt popped by the Spectre. Things are happening. Able to take out both Tane and Seg Boss. AAA does die in response. Vera also dying at the very, very last second to some AoE damage, it looks like. Perry the Platypus dropping crazy low. True Form is making him so tanky. Oh my gosh, Scar just gets wrecked by Perry and by AM. So much damage coming out. Squatchy and Lecter are both trying to escape. We've got the Glimmer Kick, we've got the Spider Legs. We're able to grab the Haste Rune, should be okay. That was a big turnaround. 3 for 2 trade. I thought they were going to be perfectly fine. I thought that Pyro Trout wasn't there. I thought they would be able to clean them up pretty quickly. They were able to take out both the CM and the Wind Ranger quite quickly. But Perry was so tanky with the True Form, they weren't able to finish him off, even with the Epicenter, even with everything else. 1 million Sec Vault was also too tanky. There you go. He has the AoE abilities for the team fight. He kept his team alive. Very important. And then AM just came in and cleaned house. Mortimer's Kisses being thrown in just to try to defend the tower. Squanchy's just trying to tank some more. Gets rooted, stuck in the Pit of Malice. Shackle Shot lands perfect on a 2. Squanchy's probably going to get force stepped out. AAA gets killed as well. Both heroes go down. Lecter might also go down. Has a spider legs. Glimmer Cape was used, able to get out of the Pit of Malice. Shackle Shot does not connect, but that was 2 big heroes dying really quick in quick succession. They are punching through backdoor protection. They don't care about backdoor protection. So much damage, and now it's gone. They took down the first tower at mid. They're probably going to finish off this lane of Brax. Oh, epicenter in forward by Vera with the blink reveal. AM does have Abyssal Blade though, able to quickly rip into Vera. Hit him out as well, able to finish off Vera, and Scar is getting just destroyed even with the BKB. Has more 1 Astral Step, leaping forward. AM's here though, can he finish him off? No, but they're able to finish off Lecter. Buyback by Vera. No one else, no more buybacks left on the side of Alexa. Scar is back. Please don't die. Scar is trying to finish off some heroes, but has no more charges left. Yules is to try to survive a little bit longer, but has no way to get out of there. Scar goes down. Does have buyback. Scar has buyback. That was very lucky. Was able to finish off Segballs. Very important. Probably waiting for Squanchy to get back up. Squanchy does have Haunt. Blink forward by Pyro Trout, able to finish off AAA. AAA has no buyback. Needs some more gold. Only 2 heroes up. Yes, Scar can buy back, but is it worth it? They cancel the TP on the bear. Do they go for the bear? Do they go for Underlord? Underlord does Dark Rift out, so they're going to finish off the bear. Nope, but Fear goes out, and they can't really do much. Big losses by Alexa, losing both mid and top lanes. Rax and towers. Well, towers and Rax, whatever. Same thing. That was a big blow, a little bit unfortunate with the timing of the 2 deaths here of AAA and Squanchy. Things kind of snowballed. That AM is quite far ahead at this point. Significant net worth advantage. With the Abyssal, almost has the BKB. Could probably afford it at this point. They've now smoked, looking to finish off this game. Are they going to be able to connect? Squanchy is alone. Blink forward by Pyro Trout. Shackle Shot is connected. Abyssal forward. Squanchy has some mana. Squanchy is going to go down. Void is popped. Squanchy does not have buyback. It was on cooldown, but he was buying. He already bought most of the Basher.
Dire's bottom tower needs some help.
Yes, Basher was important, but what are they going to do now?
Dire's bottom tower has
The bottom tier 2 tower goes down very quickly. They gotta defend for another 60 seconds somehow. Can they defend high ground? They do have Mortimer's Kisses. They can probably pop that. Clear out the creeps. There's the pipe though. Oh my gosh. Instant Abyssal on the Scar. Scar goes down. Mortimer's Kisses do drop. SK tries to go in with a Bro Strike, but instantly gets annihilated. Has no epicenter. Nobody has buyback. Mortimer's Kisses have been dropped. Chain Frost has been dropped. Nobody has buyback. I don't see anything Lux can do to survive at this point. Down goes bottom Rax. And that's Mega Creeps. Power Chart has become unstoppable, as has Perry the Platypus. All in on that bear. Let's see, where's the bear? Bear. I can't click on the bear. Can't miss the bear. We can look at it afterward. GG is called by Alexa. GG is all around. That was a tough game. It was pretty even for the longest time. Alexa had a good sequence of really good team fights. They seemed to have momentum. Then they lost a few too many in a row. The wrong heroes at the wrong times. Didn't have the right buybacks. And was too huge. Things in the last 5 minutes, things snowballed out of control. Oh my goodness. Let's look at this. Let's look at the post-game stuff. I want to check out the Lone Druid items. So I had Abyssal, so that was double Abyssals. 1 on the AM, 1 on the Bear. With the Mask of Madness, with the MKB. A lot of damage on the Bear. Graphs. See, things were things were a bit even, yeah, tending in the direction of what's in your warlock, but not too out of control. Swung back hugely. Alexa won those big team fights here, but then at this point, this is when like Squanchy, I think, when they died, and things just got worse and worse. They took down mid racks, then top racks, and then bot racks. Things just happened. Yep. GG to everyone. Congrats to what's in your warlock. They are guaranteed a spot in the playoffs starting next week, I think, assuming that it's just every week like usual. Alexa should be fine. They already have 2 wins, so there's only 3 other teams at this point in time, I think, that have 2 wins at this point. Let me check the thing. See, standings. There's 4 teams with 4 wins or 2 wins. But 2 of those teams have already played. So there's only 1 other team. Yeah, so these are the last 2 teams that could possibly end up with 3 points. So now what's in your warlock is going to be the team with 3 points. They're going to be number 1, and Alexa is tied currently with 2 other teams with 2 wins total. Still a chance. I think there's some games that have yet to be played. Maybe. Yeah, there's still 3 more teams that have the chance to also get 2 wins. But I think Alexa should be safe considering the current lineup. Yeah. GG to them. Thanks everyone for watching. If you have been watching me, you know that at some point, I think twice over the last few streams, I have had over 25 viewers, or what was it, 20? Yeah, 25 viewers, or was it 20 viewers? Yeah, 20 viewers. So I'm supposed to eat a ghost pepper at some point, like live on stream. I don't currently have any ghost peppers. They're on back order. When they come in, I'll be sure to do it. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I'll probably do this again next time. I love to cast the Alexa team. I love to cast any of the Amazon teams. I love casting in general. I'm sure I'll be back next week. I might have a cast tomorrow, I'm not sure. Yep, good night everyone. It was a pleasure to be here. Thank you, Squanchy. Shout out to Squanchy. Thanks for letting me cast as always. Sorry you didn't win this time. First time I've seen you guys lose. That's about it. Good night. Enjoy the weekend.